Okay, good afternoon, folks. It is the 13th of June 2010, and I'm just going to do a run through on the week ahead for this euro pound. Not really been looking to get too much involved in this pair over the last week or so. We are now bearish, bearish on the weekly here, and obviously we've had this 9 count, we've closed below the TDST support, so I mean this is bearish. We're just kind of waiting for a bit of a bounce here to get up to that 86.06 level now, and from there start to look to try and sell again at that point. I mean it has been quite a nice bounce here. It's picked the bottom quite well. 82.17 was the bat level, and 82.09 is where we've bounced from. I mean, you gotta remember, I mean, this bat has been sitting at this level basically since, let's see, September 2009. So we've been waiting on this level for a long time to break, and I feel that it's quite an important level for the bears, having taken that level. But we will see a bounce from here. Basically, I think it's probably a lot of profit taken, and I would imagine the bears will be waiting to get back involved at a higher level. That's how this stuff usually works. So yeah, looking at this, we're only on bar 4 on the monthly, as I keep saying, and we've got that 74.79 lower bat support to take us bearish on that monthly. But I mean, the overall picture, it's kind of timing in quite well. We had obviously the buy set up here on the daily chart, and this is going to be the TDF bar now. It was a big bullish outside bar as well. So certainly looking at this weekly close, it's a sort of a wee hammer candle. We've found the bat support 82.17, and we're going to produce a TDF buy setup now. So I'd certainly expect to see a bounce in this pair over the next sort of week or two, by the looks of things, and needing it to get up to that 86.06 level, as I was saying. And we did have an inside day there on the Wednesday, which did tempt me, and I actually had some buy stops at the high there, which I cancelled. Just I don't know why I actually cancelled them, but I did anyway. But you can see again, it's been a nice breakout point to the market, and I'd expect now to see the market go higher from here. And I mean, obviously we can cover a lot of this thrust bar first on Monday, and then certainly expect to see it go higher. So I mean, let's look at this. We expect to cover some of this thrust bar. I mean, this high 82.86, which was the inside day's high, obviously is the breakout point here. So anywhere around about here, probably, we could start to see the bulls coming in to push this market higher. We do have that 84.40 level, which is a minor sort of resistance level, I would say, because now that the weeklies come into play, we really need it to get a wee bit higher, and you know, that could keep going from there. But based on the DeMark stuff, certainly the 84.40 level is your next level you would look to sell on the lower time frames. So I would just keep a close eye on that, and I'll just quickly run through the euro pound system. Steve traded the system all week, apart from, I think he missed Friday, which was a good move. So we had a bit of a funny kind of week here. Let's see, starting on the Monday, we had sort of a long position there. It was about 20 pips up. Could probably call that a stop, and then there was a sell straight after, where you would have got first target plus break even. And let's see, Tuesday there was a sell that would have been stopped, and then there was a buy that would have been first target plus second target. I think Steve said he took 75 pips on his second target, and then again later on, actually the following day, you'd be out for break even on the runner, and that day as well, I think Steve traded that, and he got his 20 pips and then break even. And then we had Thursday, which was the interest rate decision day. There was like a double stop, and then we had Friday, which was a buy, and you would still obviously have that runner going. So if you look at this sort of 82.25 is where you'd been involved here, 82.25. So I mean it's right down there at the bottom is where my euro pound breakout system would have you in this move. And I mean from here there is a good potential for a move higher, like I've just said. We need to see it move higher on this weekly chart. So again, that's the power of this system. You have your runner in there now. Tomorrow, the next few days, we could get a few more runners going and find a higher target, and you find the profits start to increase quite quickly. But anyway, so we'll see how that goes. But basically, looking at this one to be fairly bullish, and yeah, I mean we've got this. Actually, we've got the final bearish thrust level there as well. So anywhere around these two levels here at 83 and 82, 86. Probably expect the market to push on from there if we get down there. But basically looking for a bounce, but not really any kind of concrete stuff here that I would look to trade. Yeah, so we'll just leave it at that, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow, and I'll report back in the video on Monday night. Okay, cheers.